Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Today so basically in this channel I'm gonna document my journey through depression and overcoming depression through exercising. Okay. So well actually the reason why I created this channel in the first place was to help me. The first place was to help me uh, dealing with depression and anxiety, because I think exercising is one of the greatest ways that you can overcome it, or at least battle it a little bit. Because honestly, man, I got into the point where if I don't do anything, or if I just let this thing control me and let this thing put pressure on me, I'm gonna fall and I'm not gonna let go back up anymore. So honestly, man, I've been dealing with the worst depression I've ever dealt in my life. Fucking feel like killing myself almost every day. It's almost to the point where I don't want to do anything anymore. And if y'all don't know my story, like, I'm trying to run 7 channels at the same time, more or less. Right now, I started with this YouTube content creation world, and I have many channels, and I'm just trying to build up my audience and my life on YouTube, and using my skills and everything I learned throughout my journey, and how to make money online and everything. And one another thing that I like as well is exercising. So a few years ago I was an athlete. I used to do a lot of things. Like, I used to run cardio, do cardios. I would be an actual athlete, so I loved the life I had. At least when I was training, I never really had financial freedom, but at least when I was training and when I was moving, at least life was a little easier for me. But since I stopped because of life, because what happens is you get older, you have other priorities. Some of you guys get into a relationship, and it doesn't justify, but because we are so caught up in this life that we end up leaving that to later, and the next thing you know, you don't do that anymore. And I gain weight, and I lost my confidence, and I started feeling down. But I don't even care about like looks anymore. What really bothers me is like the mental health of it, the mental health side of it. So again, I definitely want to use this channel as a tool for me to not go back to being the person that I was, but at least move and inspire you guys who are going through depression and anxiety. That, like, one of the only ways that we have to battle against it is exercising. And I'm still struggling financially. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm still struggling financially in many areas. Right now I'm dealing with a lot of problems mentally, financially, and everything. But at least um I want to use my story as inspiration to you guys. Okay, so if you're going through the same, you might do this with me. So I'm gonna start doing a lot of challenges, like pull-up challenges, push-up challenges, and all these things, like one push-up a day, one pull-up a day, or whatever the case may be. And just try to stay active, or at least try to do something, so I keep my mind occupied. And when I'm, like, instead of crying and dying and feeling sorry for myself every day, I might as well just record and do some push-ups or anything, and just try to get that pain off my chest. Because we know that with depression, it's like there's a deep angushness inside of our heart, and it's just painful to feel this way. It's really bad. And I am not gonna lie to you, I have I feel this angushness so much 24/7, and it's gotten to the point where it's impossible to live like this. Especially because I'm dealing with not just mentally stress, but also financial stress, and like everything in my life is just out the window now. But I'm trying so hard to not lose control. And this is why I'm here. So I'm being raw and honest, because I believe so much in being raw and honest. And the first step for us to get better is to acknowledge what we are at a certain point in our lives, and if we're happy or unhappy, and try to reevaluate what we're doing, so then we could take better decisions in the future. So that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm sorry for this message. I know it's very sad and whatever, but I want to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna be documenting my whole process almost daily on depression. And like I said, I want to build a community of people who are actually dealing with this as well, and they want to learn. Okay, and everything I'm doing, man, I'm just doing because I want to be a source of inspiration for people. Because if we don't fight against it, then this thing is gonna kill us. And we are more than this. We're stronger than depression. We're stronger than anxiety. And even though it hurts my soul saying it, because I feel like crying right now, because I feel like I have no motivation anymore, and I feel like I'm dying, and everything I'm saying to you, it almost feels like hypocrisy, because you know, I'm saying those things, but I'm feeling like super shitty and loud and down and low. But still, I'm here. I'm here trying. I'm here waking up. I'm here trying to do whatever the case may be, and trying to push through another day. You know, and when I turn off the video, when I stop recording, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I have to do. And when I'm recording, I'm gonna do what I have to do as well. And like I said, use this thing as a source of inspiration, guys. So I'm really sorry for ranting and venting, but it does help me when I shoot a video and start talking about it, because a lot of us, we go through it, and some of you guys, you have no friends to talk with, and many of you guys don't have nobody. Like, for example, I don't have a family anymore. I don't have my mother or my father or a friend or anything or anyone. So my best friend is God, and he's the best friend ever to me, you know. But when I'm talking about like human beings and stuff like that, I have nobody. So the second best thing for me to do is just talk to a camera and act like you guys, like on the other side of the camera, I'm our friends, you know. And if people are gonna laugh, then let them laugh. They don't know what I go through. I don't care, you know. And at least when I shoot up a video like this, I know a lot of you guys can relate to that, and you know it's real. So I'm all about being real with you guys and finding the real ones. Okay, so that was it, man. So thank you so much for watching the video. And from this video forward, from the next video forward, I'm gonna be doing challenges every day. Physical challenges. We're going to be talking about depression and mental health overall, because mental health is one of the biggest things. But mainly, we want to battle depression with exercising. So I'm very rusty. I'm very bad. I feel like dying every day. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do whatever I can at my current circumstances to see if that's gonna help. Thank you so much.